Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life. I am your host, Scott. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. By the way, it's Saturday, everybody. Welcome. So if you can't hear in my manner, I'm actually feeling. I have a smile on my face. So, I play video games. Now, I don't really, lately I really haven't been wanting to play video games. Or my playing really haven't been, rapid. I'll play maybe 2 hours and watch people play a little bit longer. It's, I've been trying to play a little bit more. Well, something very nostalgic game franchise that I like. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 7 came out yesterday. March 4th, 2022. And I decided to splurge and get it. And I've been playing it a lot. I've done many races. I've done a lot of customization. As of right now, a day later, almost noon on March 5th, Saturday. And that's noon Pacific Standard Time. But I'm so pleased, so thrilled. I like it. It reminds me of Gran Turismo 3. I really enjoyed 3. And a little bit. So, Gran Turismo 1 was fantastic. It was a game that I've put a lot of hours into. Gran Turismo 2 was amazing. The soundtrack was amazing. Everything that you could do, especially being a 2-disc video game with many options on both sides. And then Gran Turismo 3 for the PlayStation 2. What I remember playing it, before class in high school, then after class in high school. May or may not have played it during class, but that's me. Now, Gran Turismo 4, I never really enjoyed. It was a game that it didn't gel with me. And I don't know why. I think, legitimately, I have less than an hour in GT4. I could be wrong. Now, there's another game that is also in Gran Turismo, not including the PSP game, that I have less than that. But then you have Gran Turismo Prologue, which was to get people by, that was on PS3, for the release of Gran Turismo 5. Now, Gran Turismo 5 for the PlayStation 3, I legitimately have 3 copies on the PlayStation 3. I have the original version. Then I got the XL version. And then I think I got the XL version again. Gran Turismo 5 was, and still is, a game that is all round just something that I can load up, play, and just get lost. I enjoy playing endurance racing. I just enjoy listening to the music. Now, Gran Turismo 6. It came out, I could be wrong, but I think it came out 2, maybe 3 years after 5. I don't think there was a long wait. I could be wrong. But I legitimately played it less than 30 minutes. I remember in January of 2015, played it, and it just relied heavily on microtransaction, and I just couldn't get into it, and I wanted to enjoy it because I really like Gran Turismo. Then you have Gran Turismo Sport. It was the only Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 4 until yesterday, where Gran Turismo 7 is also on the PlayStation 4 as the PlayStation 5. But Gran Turismo Sport. And it was online only. And I wanted to like it. And I played it a lot. It was different. But then, servers would go down at weird times, or my internet connection just wouldn't be up to snuff. And for me, especially if I'm dealing with my depression, and I'm sad and I want to escape the world, sometimes I want to just, unplug, turn off the internet, just play a couple races, just relax, listen to music, and not have to, be distracted. And, just dealing with my brain. And so yesterday, I I've waited for it to download, and I just, I was thrilled. I was talking to, people that I care about, and I'm like, I'm gonna be playing Gran Turismo 7, and I've had fun, and I'm still having fun, and some of them were watching. I have the ability to share my screen, and so they can watch it. And they're like, "This is amazing. That looks so amazing, especially dynamic weather, and all just all. It really helped me to, help clear the clutter in my mind space. Just helped, listening to music, and just playing it. And it's not an easy simulator. And when it comes to racing games, I like simulators, compared to the arcade classics. I will give you some examples. If you play video games, and if you are in the Microsoft ecosystem, the racing franchises, Forza. Now, I'm not a Horizon type of person. I liked the first one. I thought it was kind of quirky. I liked the second one. The third one was The fourth one was I played it for maybe 6 hours. 6 to 8 hours. It dealt with United Kingdom, England area, and I really like that. And I haven't played 5 at all. I haven't touched Horizon 5 at all. Maybe one day. But Motorsport, for the Motorsport, 1, fantastic. 2, many hundreds of hours. My car that I created, that I would be driving most of the races for, an Audi TT Coupe. That is my dream car, is an Audi TT. Specifically, Audi TT Quattro. Just a vehicle that I'm enthralled with. But I like the motorsports, and I like Gran Turismo. I like simulators. And I don't have like wheels and that kind of stuff. I just use a controller. And to me, it's fun. It's nostalgic. It's something I enjoy. And being able to share that kind of passion, especially since not feeling too well, and just going through so much stuff in my head, and especially sharing it with people who they don't care. It's just not their style, but they were hearing me explain oh yeah, so this song is by this creator that's done a lot of the other music for the franchise. And I'm like, I could listen to his music all the time, which is Daiki Kaisho. And I do believe it's I'm not. I do apologize. But some amazing music. Especially for like Gran Turismo 5. I could listen to Soul on Display a lot. and so now for Gran Turismo 7, the music is amazing. I have put down the engine sound so I can enjoy the music a little bit better. And just learning, adapting, and even if I have to do races over and over and over, sometimes it's just nice. And you know, I've just I'm enjoying it. And I'm speechless. I am, because just finding a game that hits that nostalgic chord, and knowing that since my childhood, Gran Turismo has basically been there for me. And truth be told, I was totally on the fence because, other than like Gran Turismo 5, I really didn't like 6. And Sport was in a direction that I'm not personally a fan of. But I'm glad that I got 7. And it is available on PS4 and PS5. Just throwing it out there if you're interested. It is a racing simulator. And it's not easy, but there's some cool modes that I kind of wish they went a little bit more quirky. There's a mode where I think there's maybe 6 songs. So you have to do one, and then after you complete that, it will unlock another. I think there's 6 right now. But one of the first songs that they start you off doing, the beats are a timer, and you have to hit the check marks, and the song is playing, and if you hit all the check marks, you have to get as far as possible, and it is done in like gold medal would be 5.27 miles, silver would be 4.2, and bronze would be 4.0 miles. And the overall goal is to reach that before the song ends. Because once the song ends, race is done. And I don't think I've gotten in gold yet in the music rally. But to me, it's fun. It's just listening to either a classical song, which I'm in, I enjoy time to time, and it's just something that it was fun. And, I wish there was a little bit more game modes, but, excuse me. But, yeah, I think playing just something a little bit nostalgic, and it looks so beautiful. And I it, for me, it's not easy, even though I do tend to like easier games as I get older. Um, Usually, it's a lot of stress that I'm going through, and so for me, hopefully, this will help me. Just for me, I'm just enjoying it, and hopefully, I can get better and find find the right words to express the ranger. I'm really bad at explaining things. I do apologize. But so the Gran Turismo 7 is, your homepage type thing. It's a cafe that you keep on going to, and your goal in career mode is part of a menu book of cars you need to acquire to advance the story. And I don't know how long it is. And I've already done all of the license stuff. In order to get the harder races, you have to get harder driving license. And there's 5. I think it goes B license, A license, international, B, international, A, special license. And they each go harder in difficulty. And the special license was super hard for me. Some of the ones that were easy, some were not. Took me a while. And usually for me, I try and get as many browns as possible. And then after I do as much stuff, the last thing that I do is try and get gold for all the license, because you tend to get a better car. But yeah, I'm still trying to unlock all the racetracks, and I don't know much other than I'm having a lot of fun, and I have played a lot of Gran Turismo 7. And I think it's been enjoyable. And especially, when I get frustrated, it's not like playing Elden Ring, because Elden Ring, I'm still 2 hours in. I really didn't get much into Elden Ring, even though I really want to. But Gran Turismo, I've played a while. And I think I hope it, will help me just, right now it's a happy escape, and it definitely has put a smile on my face. And I'm pleased that it's something small, something minor, but it's lifted me up. And a big shout out to everyone out there who might be struggling and going through a tough time or dealing with hardships. Big hugs to you. Please keep on. You matter. Your ideals matter. The things that you want to accomplish in life, those matters. Your dreams, they matter. And I hope you accomplish those dreams. If they are actually attainable, go for it. And, go get them, I'm a firm believer that, unless it's something that is a huge hindrance, it doesn't hurt to chase attainable goals. And, especially writing things down. And for me, I'm getting a lot better, and I'm pleased. For me, this is episode 41 of my podcast, and to me that says a lot. And I'm coping with life. I have a lot of things going against me, but you know what? I'm trying so much to make the stuff going against me work for me. Help people understand that, what? I have a voice, and, sometimes it can get me in a little hot water. Sometimes it can get me out of hot water. But, sometimes we have to find a nice R&R, de-stress, take mental health days, try and figure out what's best for yourself or in the situation you may be in. And everyone who listens to me around the world, I love you 100%. And keep on help spread the word, and help make this podcast grow. And I'm dealing with life, dealing with a lot of things, coping, and just trying to get to another goal. And for me, my goal is to get some sleep, because maybe I've played a little bit too much Gran Turismo for the day. But I sure lost track of time. Definitely lost track of time. And But again, I'm also prepared. Even though I'm going to be honest, I've lost track of time. But me being me and the love that I have for my podcast and people who support me and care about me and push me to better myself. You know, my little thing was, hey, just a reminder, your podcast is due. And even if I'm already prepared and I'm waiting for it to go off, because it's systematic for me. I think I kind of mentioned it last week. May have been 2 weeks before. I'm sorry that I don't remember which. But I try and keep the same goal and the same process of, I do this beforehand. I've set everything up. I test a few things, and then, I may have I hit record, and then I figure out, I don't really want to talk about that, or I say the wrong thing and I get flustered. So I have a little bit of time to find what the episode wants to be, and go from there. And I actually had a different one that I wanted to record, and that's gonna go to another week. And I think that would be good, because hopefully I'll be in a lot better place, or will be very relevant. Either way, I look forward to it. But for today and this week, Gran Turismo 7, since it's relevant and I've been playing it a lot. And so I'm very pleased. And not only am I being quiet, I'm kind of losing my voice. Again, not feeling too well. But I love everybody, and I care about everybody. And I am definitely going to be laying down after this. But I'm going to wrap it up here. And I love you all. And, take care of yourself. And, I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you inspire people. I hope you help people, or people help you. And wherever you are in this amazing place we call Earth, you matter. And I hope things get better for you. And if you play video games, if you read books, if you watch your movies, if you listen to audiobooks, if you draw, if you make music, if, whatever your hobby is, if you play Lego, build Lego, I'm trying to think of more hobbies. Whatever it may be, keep on doing it. Or keep on collecting. And I definitely have a few more things that I'm very blessed, very humble, and I want to thank each and every one of you. I care about everybody. No amazing outro this week. Again, I do apologize if you like them. But I love you all. Stay safe. Until next Saturday. And be safe. Take care. Enjoy your amazing weekend. Know that I love you and I care about you. And my mouth died. Anyway, thank you so much. Love you all. I bid you adieu. You have listened to Coping with Life. Thank you for listening.